One of the superpowers of Google Apps Scripts is the whole world of apps, add-ons, and tools that you can install to automate, support, and streamline your workflow to save time and money. This series is about exploring those Google Workspace add-ons so you can decide if they would make a smart addition to your organization.
In this episode of GWAOw, we explore Sign PDF with Jotform Sign. Now, before we start, I was so impressed with Jotform Sign, I have now moved how I do my e-signatures over to Jotform Sign permanently. With that little bit of bias in mind, let me introduce you to Jotform Sign. Jotform Sign is a PDF document signer that can sign PDFs directly from your Google Drive. Setup is simple. Let me show you. So let me close out of here and show you how I got to this spot. Now I am in Google Drive now, and I have a PDF here ready to go. But let's first right click inside the folder. Any folder will do. Go to more and then connect more apps. And here we're just going to type in Sign PDF with Jotform Sign, and it should appear here. And then there's two products, but we're going to click the Sign PDF with Jotform Sign and go ahead and click it. As part of our GWAOw videos, we want to explore how the product works, run through a demo, and also explore the permissions so it gives you peace of mind when you're installing your own add-ons. So let's first have a look at the images here. Now, Jotform is a big software company with a lot of software services out there specifically for businesses. So they should have a steady amount of investment to make a really sharp product. So first we can see that Jotform Sign collects our signatures easily. All we need to do is install Sign PDF with Jotform Sign, which we're going to do in a moment. Open up our PDF, and then that's going to be transferred into the Jotform Sign portal where we can set up our signatures for that particular PDF. From there, we can set it up how we want it by adding in our own signatures. There's an automated tool that allows us to do that as well, which is fantastic. Then we can send it off to those people who need to sign the document. When the document is received, the user opens up the document and signs the document. Then you'll receive a unique copy of all signatories within that document. Fantastic. There's also a wonderful digital overview of how to use Jotform Sign here if you prefer to look at that one. So reading through the overview, it basically summarizes what we've just covered already. It streamlines our document process. Of course it does. It's right inside Google Drive. We get instant notifications about signer actions. So if they've agreed to it and signed the document, you get let know via email. We can download the signed document and then upload it back into our folder once it's signed. And we can send reminder emails if they're dragging their feet a bit on signing those documents, which I'm sure has happened to many of us in the past. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Jotform is a big and trusted software company with over 25 million users, and their products have been used in a number of high-tier security-focused organizations like healthcare, government, education, and business. We'll go into a lot of this during the demonstration instead of just ambling through all this information here, but you're welcome to look at this at your own time. Now, before we do that, most importantly, with all of your add-ons, is to look at the permissions here. And the list of permissions is wonderfully small here. So what have we got? So first we've got see, edit, create, and delete only the specific Google Drive files you use with this app. That means any file you select is the only file that it will be able to see, edit, create, and delete. Now that makes sense because they're going to be drawing that PDF and carrying it over into their software for you to be able to add your signatory spaces and dates and whatnot to it. The next is see your primary Google account email address. Well, that's a standard requirement for Google Workspace Marketplace, along with see your personal information, including any personal info you've made publicly available. So the only real one that matters here is this, and I can understand why it's being accessed. It makes perfect sense. Okay, let's go ahead and install this. I'm going to scroll up to the top of Google Workspace Marketplace and click on install. And we're going to go through the authorization process here. Continue. And we're going to select this see, edit, create, delete only specific files. And these are just the scopes we've talked about just previously. And let's go ahead and click on continue. Here we have an option to make Sign PDF with Jotform Sign the default app for files it can open. I'm not going to click on this because some PDF files I don't necessarily want to open in Sign PDF with Jotform Sign. So I'm unchecking that and click on OK. And then we're going to hit done. And then we'll go ahead and close this. And now I've made a PDF here of the Great Pizza Pact of 2024. Anytime I eat a pizza with someone, I want to ensure that pizzas are served equally among the participants eating those pizzas. So this is my pizza pact. Now, between the two parties who are going to eat the pizza, I require them to sign and put their name and address in to ensure that they will only eat their pieces of pizza and not mine, and that we have all toppings equally shared among those pizzas. All right, let's go ahead and get that signed. So I'm going to right click the Great Pizza Pact of 2024 PDF. And then I'm going to click on Open With, and now you can see here I have signed PDF with Jotform Sign. I'm going to go ahead and open that. Now with this particular email, I haven't created an account with Jotform Sign or Jotform in general, so I will need to create a new account. So I'm going to click on this. Then I'm going to pair that account to my Google email and click continue again. Okay, so as you can see now, we have our PDF all set up here, ready to go. And on the left-hand side, we have some basic elements that we can drag in for signing. But there's a cool little bit up the top here that says detect fields automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and see what happens. Okay, let's scroll down and see if it has done anything to our sheet. Awesome. Down the bottom here, we have a name section here. That's fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and adjust this, and all we need to do to adjust it is just click and drag around. So I can drag the end here, we'll line that up with the address just past here. That looks neat. Okay, and then same with this one. Let's go ahead and do that. And also with our sign box here. That looks better. Okay, same with pizza person B. Now, and I'm going to click there, and then same with the address. The address didn't quite make it over how we like it, but what we could do is I'm going to delete that address, and I'm going to go ahead and click this address up here, and I can see there's a little copy button. So I'm going to copy that and see what happens. And I can see that that's duplicated that. Let's move that one down to here. Looking pretty snazzy. And we'll do the same here. Duplicate, sweet, and we'll move that one down to about there, so it looks very similar. Nice. Cool. Now, right now, I can see I've got signer 1 here and signer 1 there, so we probably want this first person A to be me. So I'm going to click that drop-down menu and click me. And I'm going to do the same for the address and the same for the sign. All right, looks pretty good. And just up the top here, I need to add in a date. So I wonder if I can add in a date here. Date there. There it is. So I just clicked on date and added it up to the top. I wonder if I can just drag this across. It's got a little drag symbol here. So let's try that. So I'll just delete that. And I'll just drag this over to this space here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so we've got a field, we've got a separator, and we've got a date. I want to be able to control when the pizza party is, so I'll put that date in there. And we've got the separator here. And just looking over the top here, we can look at options. So we've got month, day, year. So that's handy if you're in the States. If you're in most of the rest of the world, you might want day, month, year. But if you're a developer, you might want year, month, and day. So let's keep that as year, month, and day. So we either offend everyone or don't offend everyone. And then we've got a default date. So let's make that one the current one, the date I'm going to send it out. And I think that's pretty cool there. I'm happy with that. And everything else should be pretty fine. Okay, so let's go over to see what settings do. Okay, so we can see here, it gives us a document title of our document, and then we've got email settings here. Oh, we can customize our email message here. Let's put something in. Hi, friend. Don't forget to sign the pizza pact. Or no pizza. Yagi. Cool. And this is really cool down the bottom here. Send audit trail of recipient. Send each recipient an action record of completed signed document. That's cool. Let's put that on just to see what happens. And let's have a look at integrations quickly. Okay, so we can integrate with a bunch of other things. Google Docs, send signed documents to Google Drive. Ooh, I like the idea of that. Let's click on that. That looks awesome. This might go a little bit longer than expected for this video. It might be something we can explore later. So we'll just cancel that for now, but that's pretty cool. And let's go up here. I also noticed a preview button. So we'll go back to, no, we'll stay here. We'll look at preview. So we can see that our dates appeared here with the current date, which is great. And we scroll down, we've got a name, address, sign, and name, address, sign here, which is also pretty cool. And I've got these little sign colors up the top here too, which is pretty handy, just to let us know where things have to be added. Great, and then we've got read and review, then start the signing process. All right, so that's just showing us how this will work. And we can see it working on tablet, on their phones. That's cool. Okay, let's take preview document off. And let's go ahead and share here. So I want to change some things around here. So I want to change the sign order. I want to be the first person to sign, and then the signer can sign afterwards. So let's just move this up to here to make me the first person. And I am Yagi. And then we'll call the other one Mrs. Yagi. And Mrs. Yagi has the account tester at Yagi-san@today.com. All right, so what else we got here? Let's check on, let's see what this does. Set an access code to sign the document. Oh, I think we're okay with that. We've got a message. Well, it's going to me, so I don't really need to do that. But we've already got a message, I think, that we had with our send to sign, but we'll see how that goes. And let's go ahead and send to sign now. Okay, so all signers will receive an email. That's cool. And we can see a little tracking link here. So let's have a click on that. No, we'll block on that one. And it's just saying it's waiting for my signature. And heading over to our email here, you can see how the email is going to be displayed. So review and sign document. Cool, go ahead and do that. And we've got a date in here. Awesome. Name, Yagi, T, goat, the old man farm. Cool. Next, sign. Okay, we're going to sign. We can type or we can draw. I think typing is better for my capabilities, but let's have a go at draw. There you go, Yagi. All right, so it's signing complete. And we'll read the following. Yes, my electronic signature, cool bananas, accept and send. Okay, now that I've signed, that should be now sent over to Mrs. Yagi-san Atoday at the tester@yagisanatoday.com address. So let's head over to her account now. Okay, over at Mrs. Yagi-san Atoday's account, we have Jotform Sign here, signature requested. Let's go ahead and click that, open it up, review and sign document. And she reads the document, gets enraged by me forcing her to sign a pizza pact. And her name is Mrs. Yagi. She crankily says, "You know where I live." And she can just sign with the text here. And sign it complete. Accept and send. Okay, so this opens up with the option for her to join Jotform Sign. She can go ahead and join, or she can leave it as is and close. Okay, so straight away she gets a copy of the Jotform Sign PDF. So she can open that up and we can see it here. And we've got the date in here and our signatories are all here. Fantastic. That's wonderful. Okay, let's go back over to my email account to see the same. Okay, so I've got a copy of the PDF here. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to Drive and then organize. Put this in the pizza pact here. Move. And then I've got my pizza pack folder here where it's been signed, and there's a signatory key here as well. That's excellent. And there it is. Wonderful. Okay, so Sign PDF with Jotform Sign has a very generous free tier. However, if we want to look at pricing, we can see that we have monthly signed documents, we have 10. Now, if we want to go up to a larger plan for your organization, we can move it to a bronze, silver, gold tier, or have an enterprise tier here. One of the benefits of the enterprise tier and the gold tier is that it's HIPAA compliant, which might be important for your organization, particularly in healthcare and schools. Apart from that, this is part of the overall Jotform family. There are some additional bonuses that come with Jotform and this plan. And even on the starter plan, we still have access to 5 forms that we can generate. And we have 100 megabytes of available space, and we can view our forms 1,000 times. So that's fantastic. Let's go ahead and give Sign PDF with Jotform Sign a review. And head over here. Let's whack in an amazing 5 stars. Definitely loved it. And put it in our review here. I'm using Sign PDF with Jotform Sign when sending my clients service agreements. It has saved me so much time by allowing me to upload a PDF directly from my Google Drive. I love that it has an automatic input field reader that I can also tweak and edit to make it just how I like it. Being able to monitor the signing process and receive the digitally signed PDF right in my inbox is great. I'm now a huge fan of Jotform Sign. Good job, team. I really enjoyed the product, and I'll definitely be using it again for all my service agreements in future. Let's submit that review. Cool. If you enjoyed this Google Workspace add-on walkthrough of Sign PDF with Jotform Sign, you might enjoy some of the other walkthroughs as well. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more walkthroughs like this, subscribe. Until next time.